How far do I have to go to get to you? Many the miles, send me the miles, yeah, yeah. Hey peeps, let's be honest about schizophrenia this time. This is our part 3 of our mental illness series. We're going to talk about schizophrenia. Schizophrenia generally involves the neurotransmitter dopamine between your brain cells. Too much, too little can both be bad. So, some medications that are usually common to treat schizophrenia include psychotics and atypical antipsychotics. Two atypical antipsychotics include Seroquel and Risperdal, also Geodon. They're atypical because they increase more of one neurotransmitter and decrease another neurotransmitter in order to balance out mood and thought patterns. They're antipsychotics because in schizophrenia, you get stuff called psychosis. Psychosis can be hallucinations. It can be auditory from your temporal lobes, and then visual from your occipital lobes in the back of your head. If you have an auditory hallucination in schizophrenia, you might be hearing voices. You might be hearing people telling you to do crazy things. If you have a visual hallucination, you might be seeing people that aren't there. You might be seeing cars jump out in front of you that aren't there. Psychosis is an alteration of the perception of reality. It is a non-reality. Nothing is real. Hallucinations are not real. They're real to the person, but they're not real in substance. A delusion for someone with schizophrenia might be, this person is out to get me. They have a plot to kill the president, and I know about this plot. A delusion is a thought pattern that is not real, but seems real to the person who is having it. A delusion is altering the perception of reality. You may have seen A Beautiful Mind with Russell Crowe, who plays a brilliant academic who has schizophrenia and sees people that aren't there and thinks there are plots to get him that aren't real. It's a really good cinematic example of schizophrenia. However, it doesn't embody all cases of schizophrenia. Remember that. So schizophrenia can be very scary because it feels like you are in your own world and no one understands you and no one is in it. So really for schizophrenia, the main way to deal with it is through medication because it is a biochemical imbalance just like every other mental illness. It is hard to use psychotherapeutic techniques on it, such as maybe cognitive behavioral therapy, which might be helpful with delusions, because cognitive behavioral therapy has to do with your cognition. Delusions alter your cognition or your thought patterns. So schizophrenia, it's a very popular one that people like to cite. A lot of people think it's interesting. It's not interesting. It's harmful to the person who has it. So remember that. Let's be honest about that. So that's what's going down with schizophrenia. If you have any comments, please leave them below. If you have any experiences you would like to express, please leave them below. I will be leaving helpful links for each of these videos. Please feel free to click on them for more information. I'm not gonna write you a love song if you ask me to, if you need one. Yes, see.